Hi guys, every man wants to be high value, but most of them chase it instead of becoming it. They chase women, they chase validation, they chase the life they think will make them respect it. But the truth is, if you're doing the right things naturally, you don't have to chase anything. Women feel it, men respect it, and the world starts adjusting to you. By the end of this video, you'll know the 6 behaviors that instantly separate you from every other man. Not mind games, not tricks, but the real psychology behind how power is felt before it's even spoken. And if you're ready to stop second-guessing and actually understand how women respond to real masculine energy, grab my book, Attraction Secrets. The link is in the description. Now let's get into it. Number 1, control. When a woman pushes you, when she gets emotional, cold, sarcastic, or tries to throw you off balance, she's not necessarily doing it because she wants drama. She's doing it because she's wired to test. And the deeper psychology is this. Women who grew up with unstable patterns in childhood where attention and safety were inconsistent developed what's called anxious attachment. Psychologist Mary Ainsworth, known for her strange situation experiment, showed that children with inconsistent caregivers tested harder, crying louder, acting out more, music, clinging more to see if the caregiver would leave or stay. That programming doesn't just disappear into adulthood because, let's be honest, a lot of women fit into this category. So when a woman tests you, she's unconsciously asking music the same thing. Are you stable, or will you leave me like the people did before? At a bar, she might make a music-slick comment just to see if you'll react. Over text, she might go silent to see if you panic. The music-weak guy panics and scrambles to win her back. The stable man stays calm and controlled. The bottom line is this: every time you don't fold, her respect multiplies. Number 2, boundaries. A high-value man doesn't allow his time, energy, or focus to be drained. He sets music limits, enforces them, and then reinforces them as needed. And women notice this instantly. If she cancels a date last minute and you chase her anyway, she knows you have no boundaries. If she tries to control your schedule and you bend every single time, she knows your world revolves around her. And once she knows that, she loses respect and interest. Let's say you make plans and she flakes with the classic line, "Sorry, I've just been so busy." She's testing. People make time for what's important to them. If you let this break you, she knows you're weak. But if you stand your ground, you don't argue, you don't chase, you just pull your energy back a little bit, she feels the difference. That's the power vacuum. The second you stop competing for her time, she starts competing for yours. Boundaries are music, not punishments. And a lot of you guys are not comfortable with boundaries yet, but you have to become comfortable with boundaries because they're your identity. A man music who respects himself first forces the world to respect him second. Number 3, presence. When you enter into a room, women are scanning like a radar. Biology wired women to detect threat, dominance, and stability within seconds. And if you fail that scan, you're invisible before you even get a chance to open your mouth. Presence is not about being loud or flexing money. It's about controlled energy. The way you walk, the way you sit, the way you look at her when you talk, like you're confident and sure of yourself. That's what separates you from 99% of other guys. Think about 2 guys in a coffee shop. One is nervous and fumbling with his phone, his shoulders are slouched over, his eyes are like darting around the room, but the other one sits upright, great posture, he's relaxed, his phone is down. He's scanning the room quietly and slowly. He's holding firm eye contact when he locks eyes with somebody. Which one do you think she notices first? See, this is not about looks, it's about projecting dominance through your presence. Women don't crave comfort, they crave tension. And that comes from your assuredness while everyone else panics and scramblers. Number 4, selectivity. Most men chase everything that moves because they're desperate for female approval. A high-value man is very selective, and that selectivity drives women crazy in a good way. When a woman realizes you're not impressed by every pretty face or every nice body, she knows she's dealing with a man who has options. Evolutionary psychologist David Buss found that women are wired to compete harder for selective men because it signals higher genetic and social value. Here's the difference. Average men validate everyone they meet. High-value men only show interest when it's earned. that doesn't mean that you're like and about it. It just means that your validation is rare, and because it's rare is valuable. Let's say she says something smart or genuinely funny. You can smile and say, "That's good, I like that." That's earned validation. It lands because it isn't just given away freely. She wants to feel chosen, but only by a man who chooses very carefully. Number 5, purpose. If your life revolves around women, you've already lost. High-value men focus around their mission and place the right woman in it. Purpose is seductive. Without it, you're just another guy chasing attention. But with it, you become the center of everything. Think about men who build movements, legacies, businesses. Their focus is on something bigger than themselves. And women align with that energy, because when a man's anchored in that purpose, he signals a very, very, very powerful survival advantage. She feels safer with him because his life has structure. This is why you never stop expanding, because when a man keeps growing, he forces women to chase alignment with him. Number 6, composure. And this is the one that separates the men who just look confident from the men who truly are confident. Composure isn't about how you act when she tests you, it's about how you carry yourself when life tests you. When your plans fall apart, when people disrespect you, when tension fills a room, the weak man will react. He'll lose all emotional control. He'll let pressure expose his insecurity. A high-quality men do the exact opposite. They stay calm and deliberate. They slow down and assess instead of speeding up because of nervousness. Because when your emotions stay in check under pressure, everyone around you feels it. She doesn't just see composure, she feels security, music, and the same effect happens with other men. They'll defer to you without even realizing why, because it's biological leadership. It's dominance that commands respect without ever asking for it. You don't have to prove control over her when you already project control over yourself. That's why silence, stillness, and timing are your sharpest weapons. You don't rush, you don't justify, you don't pretend, you just move when it's time. That's what makes composure lethal. It's the quiet power that turns attraction into respect and respect into influence. If you control pressure, enforce boundaries, command presence, stay selective with purpose, and remain composed under chaos, you don't have to prove value. You just embody it. And that's why if you're ready to stop chasing and start leading, you have to grab my book, Attraction Music Secrets. It breaks all of this down so it becomes second nature. The link is in the description. So with that being said, until the next video, I'll see you guys later. Bye.